passes, especially to the outside.
For Tampa Bay.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So the ball down to the So after the INT, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge and fire out.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. So with the 3.
That ain't 21. 21 gun, you up 3 scores. You're not up 3 scores. Dub is in basketball. 21 gun. You ain't never heard niggas say that 21 gun? Yeah, you done heard that shit. You up fucking shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. An excellent pickup at 20 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fair... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Ravens nothing.
1
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where you just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. Oh, looking for it. He's got a man. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
You gotta keep your eye on my boy. Or you're gonna break for like 20.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Vita Vea forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Shotgun now for Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronk. Oh, wide open, complete.
boot camp so I can get you right now. We be by